Good morning, guys. How are we doing? We're going to get to the bottom line of, is your crypto safe on Coinbase? We've got a direct message from Coinbase that we're going to read to you guys here. We're also going to go over some other articles that may be kind of shocking to what's going on with Coinbase recently. And, ex-Coinbase manager arrested in insider trading. The first insider trading that has actually happened in crypto. Okay, let's just dive in here, guys. Here's the deal. One of our members just point blank emailed into Coinbase and says pretty much, look, is my money safe? Is it secure on Coinbase? Because a lot of things are going on. Let me read to you guys from Coinbase themselves what they said. You may have heard some noise recently about who owns your assets and what claims crypto creditors may have to them. The reality is that your assets are your assets, not ours or anyone else's. We want to reiterate these two important points for everyone who has questions. This is the kicker right here, guys. This is throwing up a red flag for me personally. First and most importantly, your funds are safe at Coinbase and they always will be. Okay, we'll go over this more later, but anyone who promises me that my funds are always safe, it throws up a red flag. Okay, let's come over here. Market conditions have changed due to a large number of factors, and their impact extends beyond crypto and tech. Our balance sheet remains healthy, and we will continue to invest in the products and ventures that will create better experiences and value for our users. Coinbase was founded in 2012, and we've emerged from every single cycle to date stronger and more focused on our customers. That's the beginning. Let's continue this even further. So we've got an article that comes out here that talks about, are your funds safe? So Coinbase tells us over here, I'm going to be referring to this a lot. They tell us, first and most importantly, your funds are safe at Coinbase and they always will be. They're telling us our funds will always be safe there. So if anything ever happens to Coinbase, guys, this is like, oh man, you guys are going to eat it, Coinbase. I'm not trying to bash you guys, but like if you're coming out and you're going to tell us point blank from Coinbase himself, help.coinbase.com. You guys better believe this was definitely thought about, and this is a canned response from corporate. Okay, this isn't just a guy sitting behind a desk writing this all out. This was thought through methodically when they put this out, and they said our funds will always be safe. Okay, are your funds actually safe? Let's go into this. Cash in your Coinbase account is FDIC insured. Yes. So let's read this out here. To the extent U.S. customers' funds are held as cash, they are maintained in pooled custodial accounts at one or more banks insured by the FDIC. Did you guys get this? And did you hear this? And read through the lines here. This is your cash. They have said nothing about, this is again from Coinbase Help Center, nothing about your crypto. Can I remind you here for a second that Voyager went belly up and they even had banks claiming your money, your cash was FDIC insured as well. But your crypto was not. A lot of people don't hold cash on Coinbase. A lot of people are actually invested into the market right now. So let's take this one step further. Do you actually own your crypto? Let's go to Ledger here. Buying and keeping your coins on an exchange means not controlling them. Interesting. Let's read this. When you buy your crypto through an exchange and just leave them on it, rely on the exchange to give it back to you when you ask for it, you wouldn't have full control over them either. It's actually the exchange that effectively is in control of your crypto because it owns the privacy keys to your funds. Now we're going to take this the last step. Do I own the privacy keys to my funds on Coinbase? Well, let's come over here and go to help.coinbase.com. Coinbase is a hosted wallet service, which means we manage your privacy keys for you. Okay, securing your funds with a password device confirmation two-factor authentication. This is a challenge for anybody who's watching this. You guys can show me in the comments if you guys can actually get to this on Coinbase. Can anybody share with me or find your privacy keys on Coinbase? Because I've tried this. I cannot find my privacy keys anywhere. I cannot access them. And if we're going to just be talking about Ledger, we'll talk about Ledger today and where we can be putting our funds to be safe. The deal is, if you don't own your privacy keys, you don't own your crypto. And a lot of people would agree with me with that statement. So if Coinbase does go belly up, all of our crypto goes away because technically it's in their hands, just like it was with Voyager. I would say the evidence that we have here, your cash may be safe if it's because it's FDIC insured, but even that, guys, is making me feel a little leery. So we're going to go through a few more articles, but bringing it back to what I was telling you guys over here, let's bring this back up. when they tell us, first and most importantly, your funds are safe at Coinbase and they always will be, I just don't trust that 100%. Feel free to, bash me in the comments if you guys would like and say, no, I fully trust Coinbase 100%. I just don't fully trust them. Can we go over a few other things here? This is interesting. I was reading this article and it says this: Coinbase faults bankrupt crypto firms for lacking risk management measures. So now we're coming out with articles now online where Coinbase is they're stepping into the role of an educator and saying, okay, guys, look, we're going to now educate you guys, the community, on why, let's just read this, why Celsius and Three Arrows Capital, 3AC, and Voyager Digital were carried away by the crypto bull market and deployed measures and led to a high-risk concentration, Coinbase said in a blog post. So Coinbase is now telling us and trying to be an educator to say, hey, here's why this is what happened to these big companies. Let's read what Coinbase said here. These market participants were caught up in the frenzy of a crypto bull market and forgot the basics of risk management. Unhedged bets, huge investments in the Terra ecosystem, and massive leverage provided to and deployed by 3AC meant that risk was too high and too concentrated. Okay? So they're coming out here and they're trying to be this company that's like, okay, guys, we understand why this happened to other companies. We're not going to do that. Okay? So, and then there's just bad press going on where I showed you guys this ex-Coinbase manager arrested in insider trading case for leaking assets, digital details. Basically, a dude inside Coinbase and his brother and another friend, one of them escaping to India apparently right now, basically got access to a list of the coins that were going to be listed on Coinbase, and they put a bunch of money into these coins before they got listed, which was insider trading. So there's terrible press out here right now. So at the end, here's what I'm personally doing, guys. I do hold money over here in Coinbase. We're seeing a little bit of a market jump up here today. So we're at 69,500. We're probably sitting just a tad bit higher is what I'm thinking over here. Okay, so we're about $1,000, $1,400, $1,500 higher this morning. Great. So what I'm going to do with this is our long-term hold position. I'm actually going to transfer all this into a ledger. Okay, there's a link in the description that we have to a ledger. It's the one I'm going to be personally using. I'm going to be using, we'll give you guys options of many. I'm going to be using the Ledger Nano X. The X gives you guys Bluetooth connectivity, which is just a little bit easier than having to take your Nano S and plug it into USB. So it makes it a little bit easier. I'm taking our long-term holding account and I'm putting that on a ledger. I am still keeping our scalping, our accumulation account to buy crypto really low in Coinbase Pro at the moment. Coinbase Pro is going to be sunsetting, and we need to eventually move all of our funds over to basically Coinbase Advanced Trading. So what I'm going to do is once this is over to a ledger, this will now free up Coinbase Advanced Trading to actually start trading with our scalping strategy that you guys have seen. We're doing very well, 400% more than the S&P 500. Let me refresh this because this is actually just, I think it's about 65 days here. So we're at 0.62% a day if you guys are just using your full balance. So very, very good risk management strategy. Watch for these calls to be coming out soon. But I want to just give you guys, what is this saying? From the horse's mouth, is that what it is? Of what Coinbase is telling us over here. And it's pretty aggressive, guys. They're telling us, I'm not going to bash them. Let's just read it again. First and most importantly, your funds are safe at Coinbase, and they always will be. But they keep using the word funds. Do you guys notice in here? They don't use the word crypto at all. They just say your funds. So they may be trying to do, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating when people do this. Can you just tell us our funds and our crypto are safe? They may not be able to say your crypto is safe because your crypto isn't safe. I can come back over here. I can back up Coinbase and say, look, all right, maybe our funds in cash are FDIC insured and those are quote unquote safe, but you've said nothing about our crypto. And based off Ledger, we need to own our privacy keys if it's actually ours. And you're telling us that you're managing our privacy keys and you're not giving them to us. This is why I'm taking control of my crypto. 50% of all my holdings in crypto, I am putting on a Ledger Nano X. That affiliate link is in the description. Feel free to use that, guys. It means a lot to us, giving out the content, and it's just a little fun thing we can do for you guys there. All right, guys, I love you. God bless you. Have an amazing Friday. We've got some more videos coming out today that we'll share with you, but I hope you guys really enjoy this. And we're going to try to keep our crypto safe, and we'll keep you guys informed. Let's talk about Bitcoin and some coins in this next video here. By the way, guys, EOS. Woohoo! EOS is going. Our top two coins that we hold, EOS is number one, and Cardano. We'll talk about that a little bit later. All right, I love you guys. God bless you. We'll see you later, and have a good one. Bye-bye.